Welcome to Book Talks with Diane. Today's book is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. This book has received 4.19 stars from Goodreads. But I did not know that sometimes a bad seed was just a bad seed. No matter what field it was planted in, no matter how it was tended, some just came up rotten. I wasn't a big enough liar to pretend I wasn't happy that he found himself in the same predicament as me. Turned on by the physical, turned off by everything else. This book was Goodreads' Choice Award nominee for Best Romance in 2022. Bearded bad boy barber Knox prefers to live his life the way he takes his coffee. Alone. Unless you count his basset hound, Waylon. Knox doesn't tolerate drama, even when it comes in the form of a stranded runaway bride. Naomi wasn't just running away from her wedding. She was riding to the rescue of her estranged twin to Knockemout, Virginia, a rough around the edges town where disputes are settled the old-fashioned way, with fists and beer, usually in that order. Too bad for Naomi, her evil twin hasn't changed at all. After helping herself to Naomi's car and cash, Tina leaves her with something unexpected. The niece Naomi didn't know she had. Now she's stuck in a town with no car, no job, no plan, and no home, with an 11-year-old going on 30 to take care of. There's a reason Knox doesn't do complications or high-maintenance women, especially not the romantic ones. But since Naomi's life imploded right in front of him, the least he can do is help her out of her jam. And just as soon as she stops getting into new trouble, he can leave her alone and get back to his peaceful, solitary life. At least that's the plan until the trouble turns to real danger. I gave this book 4.5 stars. This is the first book in the Knockemout series. Okay, I knew I would love this book when Naomi called Knox Oscar the Grouch. I can't say enough good things about this book. I do need to remind you that Lucy Score is racy and drops the F-bomb a lot, but that doesn't keep this book from being amazing. I am going to quote the author from her author's notes. I didn't know that what this book was about when I started it. Even when I was halfway through it, I still wasn't sure. But now that I finished it, I finally get it. This book is about the bravery it takes for us to love someone when we all know how every love story ends. It's about choosing love over fear again and again. It's about showing up and being brave, even when you know it's going to hurt like hell. My wish for all of us is that we love wholeheartedly and are present enough in our relationships that when we part, our only regret is quantity, not quality. That we all understand that the pain of loss is what gives the rest of us our life color and flavor and texture. I want you to be sure to read the extra epilogue and the author's notes. I have Kindle Unlimited and was able to get this book from there. I highly suggest it. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again soon.